What up, y'all? Ronald Kent, Comics and Coffee. So, so I'm looking at the Spider Woman jumped up into my feed this morning, and I'm like, I didn't even know Spider Woman was a thing. Um, Now I'm thinking back, okay, are they talking about Madam Web? Is it Madam Web? I watched that Madam Web movie, and actually, I like that Madam Web movie. I slept on it for a while. I probably didn't watch it till a year after it was out. And after I did watch it, I was impressed. It was a good movie. I watched that thing like 2 or 3 times within a couple weeks span. I was like, because it was somewhat relatable to the Spider-Man mythos. It was, but yet, you know how Sony has to kind of, they can only go so far with how they're going to expound on the thing, but it was good. It was good, and I was like, yo. But back to my original question about the Spider Woman. So then, as I dig a little deeper, I see the Kiss of the Spider Woman, which is actually something that has to do with a movie from back in the I don't know 70s, 80s, which has nothing to do with Marvel Comics, MCU, or anything else of the like. But as I dug a little deeper, I saw that there is actually a consideration for, or they supposedly have been working on a Spider-Man film dealing with Jessica Drew, Spider-Gwen, and Cindy Moon, also known as Silk. Now, if this is the case, I don't know if it's supposed to be animated or it's supposed to be live action, but whatever the case may be, I'll take any of them. But I'm going to tell you the truth. If I really, I'll take any of them. But if I really had my say, I'm damn sure going with Jessica Drew. I would love to see a live action. We could go animated, but I would love to see a live action, even by Sony, which it will probably be by because of the Sony Spider-Man property connection. But I'm good with that. I haven't hated all of the Sony Spider-Verse films. I've liked most of them, as a matter of fact. Only one I haven't watched yet is Craven. I haven't watched Craven yet, so I got to see what that's all about. But anyway, Jessica Drew, that's the girl right there, because you know my love for those 70s comics and those 70s characters. So I remember the very first issue I bought when that came out. I believe it was 77. I could be wrong, but I will dig a little deeper on that when I start to put up my little pictures and pastes on my video for this. But I believe it was 77 when that first issue of Spider-Woman came out, and Jessica Drew was the main character. And over the years, I haven't been reading Spider-Man comics like that, but I've also read stories about Cindy Moon as Silk, and I really read about her in that alternate universe, which I really liked. That was damn good. Was it called Ultimate Spider-Man? First, I was like, oh, this is garbage. I didn't want to read it because I was like, it's going to deviate from the original Spider-Man, blah, blah, blah. But when I read that, John, man, I fell in love with that series. But anyway, yeah. So if you all know anything about this Spider-Woman film, movie, animation, whatever it may be, I'm looking, but it's like it's so widespread as to what's going on. Nobody really seems to know what's going on. But hey, I'm looking. I want to know Spider-Woman. I damn sure would love to see Jessica Drew be that that story was about. But like I said, I'll take Spider-Gwen. I'll take Silk. You know, that's my favorite character. I mean, going back, that's what I always bought. I always bought Spider-Man stuff. But anyway, I'm not going to drag this out, start blah, blah, blahing. So, don't forget to hit subscribe. Leave in the comments if you know anything about this Spider-Woman film beyond what I'm telling y'all. Because, like I said, I don't know. Alright, so till next time, y'all. Hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell, hit the likes, put something in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Till next time, peace out.